Hey there, this is another 7760 video! Please like or subscribe and below. Okay, from last time I showed you a few of the buildings that way, but now I'm going to show you some more. I am like 6 videos behind, so I really need to get started on building more. Here we have the zoo. It's, not very intricate, but if you want to fill in a space, see, I've had this square space here forever, so I decided to fill it in with a wall for the zoo and just put in simple, like, areas for the animals. See, there's an entry and an exit, or it could be either or. And then I have, like, little simple animal designs. This is just a square that's I think that's 5 by 6. Yeah, it's a 5 by 6 rectangle, and it has these little ears on the side. And I put little eyes evenly, and I put this trunk, but I put this block to the side, make it so he doesn't have a huge trunk. And I have a simple line head over there. And I used like the terrain for the areas is pretty simple too. Like I have the bats there, and I have the pigs. See, the bats have like a cave, but the areas where they can get out are blocked off. This may take a while to do, as there may be like 1 or 2 areas that are always, you may not know about, that are open, so you always want to keep looking at that. Here are the squid. They're in a big tank, and I put like little knobs to the side, give it more of a outside view. Oops. See, the water's not spilling out because the water's going down, and apparently it doesn't fill up. I'll fix that later. And here are the rabbits. See, I didn't want to just build like a random area for the rabbits. I wanted to give them like something unique to them. So I built a rabbit hole, and there's like a big area at the bottom. And surprisingly, they do go down inside and they come back up. And here I have the horse with a tree. The horse, the donkey, and the mule are all pretty much the same. And then so is the sheep. The same with this. Like, see, this trick where you do jab underscore makes the sheep turn different colors. I couldn't really figure out what else to put in here, so I did that. And then here are the chickens, which are for some reason inside the thing. I guess I like taking baths. Then here is the mushroom. There's supposed to be 2 mushrooms, but they keep getting out somehow. And there's one over there. It's been there for quite a while. Then over here are some cows. And it looks like they have alfalfa hay, then some normal hay. Then there's the wolves that are here. The wolves, I kind of thought of them as a snowy terrain, so I added snow. I really just did an area like this and added ice to it, ice and snow. And then I added like that to it so it wouldn't be so plain. Then here I have the ocelots. They have their little cave there. Then they have a big, nice tree. Yeah, I gotta fix that later. And then here are the pigs with their mud, and then their feeding areas. Then for the hospital, it's been built, but all that's been put to each room are the individual or the individual things. They're supposed to have beds in them, like this. And they're very simple. You see, it's just 3 high by 3. So it's like squares, but they look like curtains with the beds by them. Then there is the airport. I did add more to the actual airport. I still need to do interior decorating, but I added a hangar, and then I added a little employee part to the where you park your cars. And this is like an excavator or a loader. And here is where the dump trucks were. And here is a simple what is it called? Dumpster. Yeah, a dumpster. See, the dumpster, they have like 2 sections that open. So I just made it so 2 blocks are up, making it look like it's open. Then I put like buttons at the bottom, making it look like wheels. Then here is a recent build, which is the movie studio. See, the movie studio isn't much, but I am working on it. See, this is gonna be like where, you know how Godzilla scenes, how they have the character in the water or something? And I do plan on making actual videos with this in stop motion, which would be pretty cool. Then if you're ever worried about forgetting what you're going to use an area for, always build like the very base of it, at least in frames. And then you can do this, like put signs on the side, and put a little sign in the very corner saying area reserved for whatever. Then here's the thrift shop. The thrift shop, it just has where you can turn it off and on right now. And it has where you can buy stuff, but there is no stuff in here yet. I am going to do the interior decorating soon. Then here is the restaurant. The restaurant is one of my best builds, I think. And it's one of my most recent ones, too. Then I have the windows on the side, which you can see. Then there's a very nice entrance. With this entrance, I just kept adding to it, and I used 2 types of wood. And in vanilla and texture packs, it seems that like the oak and the acacia look a lot alike, which is really useful. Then I have these big windows. Then I have the chandeliers. Well, I have the lights. So if I turn it to night, it's very bright in here. See, it's nighttime. Then here's the tables. Supposed to walk in them through the space. And it's with every table. And there's a long table in the corner, just to fill in extra space. Then I made this part look the best, because this is what the customers are going to be looking at, and it's employees only. And on the back it doesn't look as good, but it still looks pretty well. Then here's where you would like brew drinks, but then you could change the name of the drinks in the back. So you can, and there's potions to level up, so it's easier to change them. Then there's the suits. See, the suits are they're dyed leather, but they're supposed to look like what the waiter would have. And that's what the waiter would look like. And it's like that with all these. And the waiters and the workers have to use it. Then here is the giant oven along with the sinks. And in here, all these chests are like storage areas. And I have raw stuff so that you can use the oven to cook it. Because whenever you're at a real restaurant, food doesn't just pop up. It's not like cooked chicken lasts forever. And I have this very simple, I use flower pots and cactuses, and this white flour really do go together when they're put in there. And now it's daytime. Here is the racetrack. I don't know if I've shown that yet, but it will be shown. I'll show it again if I have already showed it before. I'm sorry. And here's where the gate, you can't get through until someone does that. Then I'll open all of these for the horses and the characters to come out. And those are the horses. And they're all in like a racing, the racing stuff. Then here's like the stands to watch them. I think the best view is from like the top, and you can watch the entire course. And here I have, it like separates the seats, and then I have this where you can go up and find your seat. And you can go up to the top or the bottom. Now next, I'm not going to show you it in this video, but I'm just going to have a look at it. That is the prison, and it's not fully done. Me and Crash and Burn were working on it, and we plan on like we could use it for like the game Cops and Robbers, so we could make a few videos on that. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!